Okay, you've probably seen the headlines about this new US-China tariff deal. Let me break it down for you in plain English. For months, the US and China have been playing a game of chicken. Tariffs, threats, and trade restrictions flying both ways. Now they finally agreed on what they're calling a framework. But here's what that really means. The US was to set and slap a 100% tariff on Chinese imports starting November 1st. China, in return, was threatening to choke off our access to rare earth minerals, the stuff that's used in like electric vehicles, smartphones, defense systems, pretty much everything in modern technology. So this basically hit the pause button. China agreed to ease up on those mineral restrictions for at least a year. In exchange, the U.S. is capping its overall tariff rate at 55% on Chinese goods. Now, I know that sounds high, but that 55% includes old tariffs, new tariffs, and what they call the fentanyl-related levies. Basically, it's a fancy way to say we're still taxing you heavy, but we don't want to blow up the relationship. But here's the part that actually matters to you. This deal ain't just politics, it's economics. When China agrees to open up rare earth exports again, that means cheaper components for American manufacturers, lower production costs, and potentially more stable prices for the stuff that we buy every single day. It also means that U.S. farmers could start selling more soybeans and goods to China again, which puts real money back into the American economy. God knows we need that. But let's keep it real. This isn't peace, it's a truce. They didn't solve the deeper problems like intellectual property theft or government subsidies. They just keep working both sides, wrecking the global supply chain right here before the holiday season. So while the media makes it sound like everything's fixed, it's not. It's a temporary handshake between two countries that both realize they couldn't afford another trade war right now. Bottom line, this deal buys time. It calms the market, but it doesn't end the fight. And if you know how to read between the lines, that's your signal to start positioning yourself now before the next global round of this money game begins.